Hello and welcome back to Fears to Fathom, the final episode, Woodbury Getaway. This one was listed as question mark for quite some time. Playing episode 5. Supposedly this is the final episode, or at least of the season, because as mentioned when doing Ironbark Lookout, it looks like they've announced a new episode. That's gonna be kind of neat. Yeah, for those, and I guess for an intro for anyone starting the series here, this is an episodic horror series I chose to do as my Halloween special, but stuff came up and so I've had to spread it across November. Well, at least more interesting than spreading the holiday stuff in November. Supposedly, the most interesting thing is that they're supposedly based upon a true story, which, I highly question that, but I can worry about that later, I think. Because for now, I am genuinely kind of curious about what the series goes, because just because it's based on a true story but maybe a bit dubious doesn't change that it can still be an interesting story crafted around it. And we're going to be going through precisely that. Here's the Fathom episode 5. It only took me until near the end of November to finish Halloween. Isn't that nice? December 8th. Oh, hey, we're all getting pretty close to the date it takes place in. Need coffee to get done with the day. Microsoft Excel. I am no stranger to data input. Type invader. Oh, I see. This is typing of the dead. Easy. Oh, I shouldn't say that. They're gonna definitely gonna throw some very frustrating ones at me. Yeah, the longer sentences will definitely take a while to type through, and I'm not exactly at my ace. Right, I don't have to hit enter after them, but after each word, but I'm doing that. The typing speed is okay. I don't think it's anything special, but raw country. Ooh. 97% accuracy. Yeah, I definitely could be better. Oh dang, I actually did rather well. Browser. When does this take place? Let's find out. It'll be that easy. No, it's Peekaboo. Let's see how far back this goes. Not that far back, huh? Actually, I think that predates Google completely. Right, yeah, because that was mostly on GeoCities and stuff, and Angel Fire, and I don't think those exist anymore, even. I guess I can give a bit of history for anyone who... Yeah, Peekaboo was basically, when Pokemon Gen 2 was originally coming out... Nice view, actually. Yeah, when Gen 2 was originally coming out, artwork of Meryl was, leaked, I think, or something like that, and people called it Peekaboo because it was the first of the Pika clones, I think they're called nowadays. Even it was, just universally agreed to be that until the official name came out. I couldn't leave just yet, I had to get coffee. Coffee. Can I borrow this person's coffee? Looks like they're not here anymore. They leave. They don't have any right to their stuff anymore. Unless they put it in the fridge with their name on it. Not barbarians here. Berserkers. I had to open it first. Oh. Who needs coffee when you have caffeine? Adding an extra step to open it's a little goofy, but I do think it's kind of neat here. I was done with it. Come on. If anyone asks, I thought I made a basket. See these? Oh, it needs water first. There we go, easy enough. That's where you'd almost think I never use a coffee machine before. Well, actually I legitimately have. It's just that I used it for hot chocolate and not coffee. Granted, I think they even advertise themselves that they can indeed make hot coffee as well as hot chocolate as well as coffee. Let me pull it on it. I mean, I guess. I need to use the restroom. Are we really gonna have interactive peeing action again? I guess so. I'm done with it. Oh, I see. Oh, this is a garbage can, so I can place it in that. I shouldn't drink this, but, you know, might as well make it worse. I go around here. Oh, hey. What do you want, Sid? I'm trying to get this done. I was checking to see if you need anything. Any of these clients ever make up their minds? Still working on that report? Yeah, I'm trying to get this done. Don't burn yourself out. Whatever. Had to pee. Did I swear more than he was flying this way? Where's the can here? You're asking for it. Okay. Sound meter. No, wait, that's not a sound meter, that's a toilet meter. I assume there shouldn't be a problem that, Really? Oh man, I'm sorry, I didn't know anyone was in here. You're almost gonna be a heart attack. Wait, you didn't know with that very, very loud noise. Granted, that might have been for the player's benefit, but... Sorry, I shouldn't knock before I came in here. There's usually not anyone here. Yeah, that might have been nice. Again, sorry, I usually do knock. I'm a little frustrated tonight. What's got you frustrated? Someone keeps throwing coffee cups on the floor of the office. It's been happening for weeks. That's really rude. Well, I need to get back to it. Don't be here all night picking up coffee cups. Okay. Hey, I was throwing soda cans all over the floor. Well, technically, I was throwing them at my coworker. So indeed, I'm not the one throwing the coffee cups at people. We'll get this done faster if you gotta leave me alone. Anything good in the storage room? Doesn't look like it. Huh? There's something here I missed? I think it might have just been a car turning or something and I got freaked out. Huh? Someone's calling at this late at night? Hello?
Hey, Harp, it's Mike.
Hi,
I've
Mike.
been trying to call your cell for the last 2 hours. It just keeps going to voicemail.
Oh, my
Is
battery.
everything all right?
That was the worst time.
Oh, snap. I was starting to think maybe you were ignoring me.
No, it even cut out on a climb
I'm
earlier.
just kidding. Anyway, what are you still doing at work? It's getting kind of late.
Work's been overwhelming lately.
Damn, Harp, that
Just in
sounds
that
rough.
mood.
Good thing I called to cheer you up. About our trip, did you get a chance to book the rental house? Just really wanted to see you. And Nora.
I was gonna do it after
No
work.
worries, Harper. I don't want to stress you out. As long as you book it tonight, I think it'll be fine. Hey, I was thinking, since we both live in the city, maybe I could pick you up and ride together. It'd be nice to catch up.
Given how I've been letting the intrusive thoughts win on the driving sections,
You
maybe
know,
it's a
save
good
on
idea.
gas and relive the good old days. Just a little bit of Mike and Sydney time before Nora gets there. Great. I guess I'll let you get back to work then. Oh, wait, one more thing.
One more thing.
When you book the rental, please make sure to keep it under $100 a night.
Well, depending on how far back this is, that may or may not actually be feasible.
Nora and I were talking, and she's been on a pretty tight budget. Things haven't been going very well for her.
Alright,
It'll be
alright.
just like the old college days. You always had a knack for finding the best spots.
We're gonna make the booking now.
Right, of course. Sorry for yapping. I'm just excited, I guess.
Now, I know yapping is a relatively recent, comparatively recent one, so...
Alright, talk to you later, Harp.
Oh. I was trying to hope hotel, but it's putting rental. Feeling unlucky. Terribly unlucky. Rentacabin.com. Where are you going? Yeah, it doesn't matter what I'm typing in, it's putting there. So I just have to keep typing as long as it shows up, I suppose. Post a cabin. No. I guess we're after a getaway. Oh, think about it. This is actually the first one that didn't actually start with a little prologue saying, well, I posted this on Reddit because I was afraid people would judge me. Oh dear. It was over our budget. $350 a night. Oh boy, even back then, for quite a while actually, basically everything demands you sign up their stupid mailing list or website, which is going to use you as a mailing list. It was over our budget. I guess this is a highly beloved one, given it's expensive and has high reviews. Private room in nature. Wow, this one doesn't look very good at all, and yet it almost looks like Why is it so expensive? Cozy Lodge. This one looks a bit more reasonable. Yeah, especially since it's so cheap. Yeah, you... Private cabin in Woodbury. There's fishing, garden, Wi-Fi. Hired guest house. Extra pillows. Ooh. Over budget. Open villa. Ooh, this one doesn't look half bad. I can actually go through all these. Ooh, this one has a swimming pool. Book. Alright, let's go look at some more of these. Yeah, this one honestly doesn't look anywhere... I think that one's the most expensive. Yeah, it's hands down the most expensive. Yeah, it's easily... Yeah, nowhere near that. This one's not as expensive. Oh. Why does the interior not look like the exterior in any way, shape, or form? Is this a TARDIS? If so, that might explain why it's so expensive. Now, the outside doesn't look very good, but... the inside is really nice. Gotta shop around, make sure we get the thing we're after here. Reasonable. Grilling, huh? Then again, it's supposed to be winter. It's December in this in-game, right? Yeah, if it was summer, I'd love to grill a bit more, but not feasible. I don't think so anyways. Have to work around that. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this one. It's nice by the river. Yeah, exterior. Yeah, I don't. Back doesn't look good. Yeah, this one has a much better garden and outdoors area. Plus, it's not immediate next house. There's a bit more area there. But of course, it's over budget. Well, there's clearly one obviously correct answer. And it's this one. Over budgets, of course. Private cabin in Woodbury. 3.1. Yeah, it's a very as expected, it's a very mid cabin, but we don't have the budget for anything else, so I guess we're gonna have to book it. Booking's confirmed. If only it did that without forcing me to log in. I'm assuming you get hundreds, not thousands, stories sent daily, so I'll give you a basic rundown of something that happened to me. Sorry if some of it was written weird, but I was a little rushed. When I was in my early 20s, I worked for a big consulting firm in my city. Life of the firm was a constant juggle of deadlines, client meetings, trying to prove my worth, which didn't leave much room for leisure, let alone a social life. The job paid well, sure, but it was at the expense of my mental peace. Guess we should have shelled out a bit more for a better cabin then. Yeah, I think having the little cold opening there was a good idea, because, well, as I get why it's done that aesthetically for the past episodes. I think having a bit of a cold open and then going, okay, so this is a bit of an interesting story, or you're probably wondering how I got myself into this problem. Well, Sydney. And the story takes place during one of those days. One of my college friends suggested we take a weekend getaway to the rural Vermont, which sounded like a perfect break from the cycle of work. My other friend Nora was quick to jump on board as well. Our plan was simple. We rent a small cabin, close our shift early Friday, leave, come back Monday. Then we go pick up. That's where the story picks up. 2 days later. What's with that grin? Is that a Vita? Afternoon, quite chill. Hey, huh? Yeah. I've seen you around a bit. I've seen you around, but I haven't a chance to introduce myself. I'm Gail. I'm Sydney. Nice to meet you. You're on the 10th floor, right? I'm on the 8th. Oh, how'd you know? I've seen you a few times getting off at the 10th floor. I'm late from work. What do you do? Me, I'm a software engineer. What about you? I work at the consultant. Oh, I see. Anyways, hope you have a great rest of your day. I need to get some groceries before the snow starts. You too, then. Yeah, that's definitely a Vita. Rent a cabin. Rick Wilson. Thanks. I'm booking the property. I'm Rick. Thanks for booking my property. I'm Rick, your host. Let me know if you have any questions and feel free to contact me for anything during your day. I'm looking forward to you. Thanks. We're looking forward to it. Just checking time is 3 p.m., right? That's correct. The key will be in the lockbox at the front door. Code is this. If you call me if you have trouble getting it open, and have a safe trip. Thank you. Great. Thank you. Alright, let's go. Yo, Harp, where you been? Mike, I'm literally so tired. I was just able to turn in for the night. Right, well, not much. Just keeping things afloat, my friend. How's the work of the new firm? Pretty much same as any old job, coding my life away, but the pay is better. Anyways, I was thinking about a chat from earlier today. Oh, Mike, I really don't know. Getting away sounds fun, but it'll be so much work to get packed and leave for the weekend. All I'm gonna do is think out the work I should be getting done in the office. Oh, listen to yourself. We're talking about a relaxing weekend getaway. And all you're focusing on now is how to make relaxing. I haven't had a real break in ages, Mike. I'm not sure I even remember how anymore. I work all day when I get home, and then all I think about is work I didn't get finished. It's just hard to unplug. And that's exactly why you should come. Think of it this way. You're like a battery, full of power and productivity. But what happens when you run a battery too long? It loses charge. You gotta put you back on the charger. You'll go back to work after more. 20% more productivity, I'm sure. Who knows? Maybe you'll thank me later. Plus, Nora's pretty excited about it. It wouldn't be the same without you. Sorry, I guess I passed out. Alright, fine. I'll check in with HR and let you know. Take your time. Well, no, whatever you decide, we're here for you. Yo, Harp, your cell's going straight to voicemail. You okay? Call me. Getting back a little worried. Yeah, I just booked it. Good. I'm off work now. Alright, I'll be heading that way. Pulling in the parking garage now. Oh, here we are. There's more of them. Harpy, been over a year since I saw your stupid face. It looked fun, right? Be like the girls' trip we planned during sophomore year. One that never ended up happening. You, me, and Taylor? A long time ago. Why didn't we go? Baxter took her to a concert, I think. We just never tried again. You know, I can't be mad at her for not inviting us to the wedding. We all kind of lost touch, but we're gonna change that this weekend. Yeah, unfortunately, sometimes even close friends in high school lose contact. Yeah, I got it done before, don't you worry, girl. I'll probably get there a little late, though. One of my clients wants to do a review in the afternoon. You can probably tag that with Mike, though, as they both live in the city. Yeah, I'll tag him about it. We can burn up his gas. Thanks, girl. Can't wait to give you the biggest hug. Me too. Oh, Gee, you guys hear about... Okay, this is the group chat. You guys hear about Taylor and Baxter? Let me guess. Baxter got her Bregman. Now they're planning a Star Wars baby shower. I can just see it now. A birth announcement says the force is strong with this one. They tie the knot. Tell me they didn't get married. I didn't get an invitation. Mike, you're the biggest nerd I know other than Baxter. He would totally do that. All you need is love the Beatles. I'm so happy for them. Make me believe in love. I know, right? I always thought they were so cute together. I remember Taylor telling me how they met at the Beatles tribute concert in high school. Well, it's just too stinking cute. That's goals. Our college friends are moving with their lives, and getting married. Yeah, I'm busting my ass revising designs for a company I don't even care about. Seriously, I feel you, girl. May as well put a bed in my office because it feels like I live here. We're practically zombies at that point. I miss the city. My social life is officially dead. Syracuse just doesn't hit the same. Can't believe it's been a year since the last time we saw each other. Ladies, I have a proposal. Not the same kind as Baxter had for Taylor, but a proposal nonetheless. How about we find a rental... I was gonna make that joke, but he beat me to it. How about we find a rental house this winter? Somewhere in Vermont, maybe. We can just chill, relax on the weekend. I'm 100% serious. It'll be like college days. Watch movies, eat junk food, whatever you want. Maybe get high. I'm sure one of my old contacts can come through. Actually sounds like a great idea. Getaway, I don't know. It sounds like a lot of work. Plus, I'm swamped right now. Boss just dropped 2 new clients on me this week. Think about it. A weekend away from stress, no deadlines. It'll be like a girl's trip, but with Mike. You say that like it's a bad thing. Oh no, is it? Alright guys, I'll think back with you and let you know when it's over. Honestly, the more I think about it, the more I like the idea. That's a spirit, Harpy. Let's make it happen. Alright, I'm in, but there better be wine involved. And bring some pizza supplies. Not the wake and bake Mikey has in mind. It'll be actually good. Harp, would you mind taking the lead on some of these? Cab, you've always had a knack for finding a great place to stay. Me book cabin, I could.
So, here's the thing, guys. I'm totally in for the weekend getaway, but there's a little snag on my end. Money has been... Well, you two know better than anyone that my financial situation is the best all the way back to freshman year, and things haven't gotten any better. I'm on a tight budget. Like, I'm eating ramen noodles for every meal. Kind of tight. Work isn't really pouring in right now, and I'm having trouble keeping up with the bills. Not to mention, it's killing me to put a new set of tires in the car. If we could find something in the ballpark of $100 per night, maybe we can still make it work. I really miss you guys. Just, I don't know. Let me know if that's okay with you. I hate to be dragged on the trip and totally understand if you want to go without me. But if you can find something under $100, I'm still good for the pizza and wine. I hope I get to see you both soon.
That's a little hard to hear that, but it's kind of neat adding the little mixed media there. Don't say cheap. Where we go? Cheap and cozy. Don't say cheap. It makes me sound, well, cheap. We know you're a millionaire at heart, nor our fanciest woman we know. Stop. I think I forgot to answer the phone when I was supposed to. Whoops. Harp? Oh, it's him. So he is stopping for me. That's still how you hug people? Oh, come on, why don't you just hug me like you missed me? Just to see if you shelled first. Fair enough. For the record, I showered. Oh, showered. For the record, I showered for the occasion. Nothing's too good for Sydney the Harper. Long hug time. You look good. So do you, Mike. Thanks for picking me up. Wouldn't have it any other way. It'd be nice to have company along the way. Little truck brings back so many memories, right? Bad boy's been through a lot. You can just throw your stuff in the back and we'll get on our way. Alright then, Harper, ready to go? Where's Nora? She'll meet us there. Route through the city would have been a detour for her anyway. Alright then, Harp. Harp or Harf? Oh. That's how I was supposed to do it. Whoops. Oh well. Starting to snow. Oh. Harp, isn't it weird? We used to dream about escaping our college, and now here we are, trying to escape from the life we wanted to live. Couldn't wait to get out in the real world. Maybe we just didn't know how much the world would, you know, suck sometimes. Change is hard. It's like trying to adjust to a new job. Speaking of jobs, how's that going so far? Working on this project, use machine learning to predict market trends. It's pretty cutting edge stuff. Sounds like you're shaping the future. Not quite Tony Stark yet, but I'll take it. Funny enough, that's still a very long time ago. In fact, let me just establish how old that is. Iron Man 1 film, the one that kickstarted the MCU and made Iron Man an A-lister when he wasn't before. 2008. Yeah, the whole thing's been around that long. What? A what? No. he even do? Explain. Probably, that sounds like important work. See that school bus? What? There's a school bus there by the old house. Maybe it's a little project. There's someone's idea of turning in the tiny home on wheels or something. I read people do that on the internet. This is actually a gift from my coworker, Ricky. Said he found at a garage sale and reminded him me somehow. I can see a bit of resemblance. It's a cowboy spirit, I guess. Not much signal where this far. Oh, deer. Well, at least he was doing it, not me, or the intrusive thoughts could have won. Say, I suppose. I thought it would let me hit the ball, tap the bobblehead, make the head bobble. Nothing to save. Well, at least we can let him worry about the drive. The question is, am I actually looking for something here? One thing I will say I liked particularly about the last episode was that it didn't only have me interacting with stuff that was actually relevant. Like the few times it had me on the lookout at the top of the tower, where I couldn't tell if I actually needed to find something or just wait for the scripted thing to happen. And that was actually a lot nice. That felt a bit more, like, a bit more of I couldn't tell if it was going to finish or not, you know? No, given this the horror movie setting, I sort of hope you don't die horribly to establish the threat. Then I have to find a way to escape. That would suck. I'm trying to remember horror movie tropes here. I have not memorized nearly as many. I do know a few just through pop culture osmosis because I have seen some horror movies, but I was never the huge fan that some others in my family are. That's for sure. But this whole series has been a good bit outside my usual comfort zone. I wasn't sure if I was going to bounce off or enough after the first couple episodes, but the production values in general, whole presentation and all that felt a lot better after the first episode. And I think I did like Ironbark Lookout in particular, even if I have found it a bit cheesy at points. Oh, high hopes. Do do do. So do I need to interact with something here to progress the story, or was I supposed to get bored halfway through and do these interactions along the way? Did you almost hit that tree? Huh, I guess I'm not the only one who gets intrusive thoughts when playing a driving section in a video game. Signs, yeah, I can't tell if we're looping or not. I don't think we are. If that had been a hitchhiker, I'd say, okay. I couldn't tell from a distance if it was a hitchhiker or not. The, from a distance, and plus it has the real grainy CRT-esque filter. Makes it a bit hard to tell sometimes, and I imagine that's completely intentional, so you can't entirely gauge what's coming. I think I mentioned, but I wasn't too big on low poly stuff since maybe it was my own nostalgia talking, but I found it's easier pixel artwork stuff to get into a bit more easier when it comes to indie projects, because it might be because I grew up with those, but I also thought that it was a lot easier to make them look good. Like, a lot of modern pixel art projects usually have hand-drawn artwork and such, so they look good no matter what, even though they aren't necessarily something you could have gotten on the old consoles there. But low poly models typically by definition have to look a little weird, but they've shown I've come around on them. It's a little goofy, but hey, people still make black and white movies out of stylized reasons, and they can still look good even if not specifically trying to look like an older film. And that's kind of the thing with aesthetics. As long as it's done well, it can work. Plus, there are times when looking a little off can be beneficial, such as in indeed a horror game like this. As everything just feels a little bit off, and that feeling of being a little bit off just does a lot to help, you know? Yeah, there's nothing left. I was not supposed to exhaust his dialogue that quickly. Yeah, it does feel like I was supposed to... I need to do something to... Can't go any lower than this. Can't go any higher than this. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to keep yapping, I suppose. Again, we're in the middle of nowhere right now, but, we didn't need to be desert bus level of immersion. A desert bus being, even at the time, I believe it's an old NES game, but even at the time it was a joke game, because it basically takes, real-time hours to drive between cities, and the bus is always constantly tilting to the side, so you can't just ignore it. So you basically have to play a very, very boring game, because there's no obstacles or anything, there's no traffic, there's no surprises. You just can't fall off the road and crash, because that'll restart it. Well, kind of. You get a tow truck picking you up, and then it travels back to the last place you were, again in real time, so it takes 6 hours for a proper trip. And if it doesn't, that sounds like it'd be hilarious, but only if you watch someone else play. Yeah, it was kind of meant to be a joke from the start, and so the last I heard, it's usually used as a sort of a charity thing where people make as many runs as they can, and however far they get. Ah, here we are. I think this is it. I didn't read that. I wanted to stop and read that. Whoops. Either way, it looks like we're finally here. Yeah, Desert Bus is the realistic amount of time it would take to drive, while including requiring you actually pay attention to the drive and not just zone out. Since, again, the bus was constantly moving to the side so that you get stuck in the ditch if you aren't actively keeping tabs on it. Can I open the glove compartment? No, I can't. Buildings are pretty sparse. Now there's nothing left to say. I guess this is a nice, relaxing way to go. Especially since we don't have to worry about it, we just let our buddy handle all the work. Thought we were almost there when we finally started seeing a cabin. Notably, the cabin had its lights on, which is usually shorthand for having, this will be important. Oops. Oh well. That's how it goes sometimes. Alright. At 5 p.m. I receive a confirmation text from you. Want to check in, make sure everything's okay. The roads to Woodbury are dangerous. Please let me know. We're on our way and should arrive there on 6. Snow slows down, but thanks for checking in. Oh, that was probably what was needed. I needed to handle the text message and I didn't. Alright, please confirm when you check in and travel safe. Okay, maybe I do in fact... Okay, yeah, maybe I do in fact have to just wait for a lot of travel time as well. Because I thought maybe, okay, something was held up because I hadn't checked the messages, but... No, we are still taking a very sweet time with this. There's another cabin. Wonder if those are also rented out like the one we were doing. They seem to make quite a bit of money, I suppose. Especially given most of them were well above the amount we spent. Then again, maybe, yeah, this is a little long, but not too long. It's only because I refused to answer the text that caused it there. Telephone poles, nothing I can really do with that. Then again, it could have been the same long drive no matter what, and it just acknowledges whether or not you pay attention to messages in the end. I was surprised when the Iron Bark Lookout did acknowledge whether or not I had already filed the report, for example. It's a minor thing, but it does imply good care was put in there to take that sort of thing into account. When they could have easily just said, if you haven't done the report, do that already, and if you have, you can go to bed. But no, he goes, alright, looks like you've already done the report, so you don't have to worry about anything else, which means a check there had to look. Yeah, this is just a long drive no matter what. We're now a bus simulator. At least relaxing time like this allows me to shoot the breeze up. Wow, it's been really 45 minutes. Oh, I guess I really have. Well, to be fair, I did take a decent amount of time on the prologue when I probably didn't need to. I also noticed there was an achievement that directly said complete without dying. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do that on off stream, because I am not very good at surviving at these games. Although, to be fair, I still swear when it just went, huh? I could definitely have taken him. The first time, not the second time there. Because I had the advantage that I was able to run up and knock him out before he had attacked. Or he'd registered me to attack. Like I said, he went, huh? Huh? You wanna go? Yeah, that house has lights on it. That would have made me think that maybe, oh, is that gonna be the cabin? But no, it's not. Oh no, it is looping. Longwood. Okay, so yeah, I guess it loops if I don't do that, Okay, yeah, we're finally getting something new here. So yeah, it loops if you get to that Longwood there, but you aren't, haven't done it. Or maybe it did and I just missed it somehow. Or maybe a previous one I missed the sign before, so it might not have said Longwood. It might have been something else completely. In which case, really is a realistic road trip. Although usually this would be yapping with the person I'm driving with and not with chat. Well, granted, usually when I'm on road trips, I'm the one driving, so. Oh, these are very nice cabins. Probably better than the one we booked. Well, no. Oh, yeah. Actually, that was one of the ones we could have booked. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't get that one. Never mind. Yeah, we definitely dodged a bullet for some of those. Even if it turns out this one has a psycho killer of the hour, that doesn't change that some of those were just that much worse. That's how bad some of them were. This is why you gotta shop around. Don't just take the most expensive, don't take the that is the least expensive. You get what I mean. Yeah, if I decide to get the achievement for never dying, it's definitely going to be a bit easier in the sense that, I could probably just AFK on this. I don't know, maybe, maybe play Limbus Company or something, I don't know. We're not looping anymore. Or at least, if we had, I think that our buddy here would have definitely pointed out, hey, does this all look familiar to you? Maybe we're stuck in a time loop. Oh dear. I really hope the big twist isn't that we're stuck in a time loop. I remember ever stuck in a time loop... Actually, I don't know. You can't say run, because that's gonna loop you back. You can't do anything particularly extreme, because again, that's just gonna loop you back. And if you just make everyone suffer anything, the universe is going to spite you and make that the final one that breaks the time loop. Then again, I guess that's better than being stuck in a time loop. I guess that's something else I could talk about. I did read an article that had fans watch Groundhog Day, calculate how long it would approximate on average it would take the protagonist to get through his thing, and they estimated he had to have been in that time loop for, at the very least, 10,000 years. I think the director said, huh, that sounds a little lowballed, but it's possible. Or something like that. Now granted, that's a very popular movie, and obviously the director has every reason to keep up the intrigue and mystique and all that, so he could have just made that up to make it sound more mysterious. Although I do know there were some deleted scenes that explained how he got started in the time loop anyway. People have argued back and forth as to whether or not it would have improved the movie to include them, or if it would have taken away from the mystery and all that. Personally, I don't think it matters either way. The point is the loop itself and how he gets out of... The point isn't figuring out how he got into the loop in the first place. The point is getting to figure out how he can get out of it, or how to take advantage of it. And that will not change even if he already knows, because, like I said, at no point does he actually bother trying to figure out what got him into the loop. And hence why it's not really that they probably decided to drop it. Whoa, why are we that close? Yeah, we're doing that again. We definitely are looping. What am I missing? Oopsie. I had a wrong button there. Yeah, I think I might be missing something that's supposed to be progressing the story here. Because, yeah, he drove way too close to that telephone pole when we first started, if you remember. So, I don't know what's going on here. Feels like I'm missing something here. Here. I don't... I feel like something's missing here. We should rest by now, but something's preventing me from doing so, or did I glitch it? I think I might have glitched it. I think I'm not supposed to be looping this. Alright, let me just try restarting it. These games have had a bit of bugginess to them, and I won't hold it against the game because I know it happens, but yeah, it opens saying all music tracks are copyright free. Well, that's good. Here we are. Wow, it didn't save. Lovely. As a reminder, it's almost been an hour. No battery. Ah, that's why I didn't get any messages. Apparently, there's no achievement for bugging the guy in the office. Creamer doesn't go in the machine. There's creamer? Alright, let's add a creamer, I guess. I never have coffee without creamer. Alright, go through all this then. Now we can get the jump scare. I do think it leans a bit too hard on jump scare. Whereas, like this one, and when that one guy jumped up on there for. I get why. Don't get me wrong. It's just. Here he is. How are you? Not too bad. Finishing my rounds. Like in late because it's pretty clean this hour. Working late again, huh? Yeah. Folks, you put in the hours. Make sure you take care of yourself. You gotta be kidding me. Well, it's nice they put the effort to have everyone react to you throwing stuff at them.
Hey, Harp, it's Mike. I've been trying to call your cell phone. Oh, snap. I'm just kidding. Anyway, damn, Harp, that sounds rough. About no worries, Harper. Hey, I was thinking, save on gas. Great. Oh, when you booked, Nora and I were talking and...
Gotta be a bit more of a jerk because, and there we are. At least this time I can try and catch that, bus or deer. Yeah, this, creepy smile guy. Do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. Where's this guy going? Let's take a look. Got a moment. Forget you. I'm going with this. Going with this guy. See what kind of person has a PS Vita? Oh wow, that car has it's full of soup. I guess he can't enjoy it unless he's quite literally swimming in it. Oh, I can't drop it in there until he gives me permission. All right, let's see if I can throw it at him. Oh, he doesn't get bothered by it. Alright, yeah, the game must have bugged out on me. Find out soon, I suppose. 4:26 p.m. Actually, this is really dark for 4 p.m., even at winter. It was starting to snow. Isn't it weird? We consult. Miss College, only cafeteria food. Just tacos. Ah, so it was looping. I guess I must have screwed up and missed his dialogue cue because I was too busy screwing around with the items. Okay, yeah. Alright, yeah, it must have bugged out because I missed a dialogue cue or something, and so the game is just programmed to loop eternally until you get them all. I need to address these as soon as possible. Oh yeah, there's the bus. Might have even been there when we looped around. Oh, whatever, I guess. Ah, the golden Erd tree sapling. We can get it and increase our flask count. I guess if nothing else, it gave me time to yap. And that's what you come for a streamer for, right? Right? Oops. No, we're not ending stream. Sorry about that. I screwed up and clicked the wrong thing. Oh, dear. Oh, snap. It came out of nowhere. You know, around then in the Native American lore, seeing a deer cross your path is like getting a message from the universe. Would you like to clarify what that message is, universe? Are we even close? Could be about an hour and a half from here. You know, driving through the snow feels like we're traveling through the intergalactic space. What do you mean? Look at the way the snowflakes swirl around the headlights. Like the stars and galaxies rushing past us. I guess that is, an artistic way of looking at it. Beautiful, huh? Does have a bit of beauty. Okay, yeah. I missed his cue, probably because I skipped the message there, and that caused it to miss the flag to continue on the story. And since there was no way to go back, it just looped endlessly forever. Yeah, that was not long at all. I would just accidentally was stuck in the time loop. Yo, Harp, check that out. Pizza. Moe's Pizza. Yeah, we're not getting one of those big instant bake ones. We're getting real pizza. No, know, I gotta tell you, these new GPS systems are something else. This pizzeria is exactly where it appeared. It's like living in the future. I'm so hungry I think I can eat a whole pizza myself. Me too. Alright then, let's Operation Pizza Pit Stop is a go. Let's get out of here. Mike was waiting for me. I can't go around. Yes, you can. What church is here? Hey, what are you waiting for? Come on in. Thank you.
Have a dog? This just in. Reports of a strong snowstorm coming towards Woodbury tonight.
Yeah,
Residents are recommended to stay indoors and keep warm during this time. Let's check in with our field reporter. How's the weather out there, Phil?
Oh, it's so cold out here, I can't feel my hands, okay? Like, the studio should have really brought some snow gear instead of buying that new coffee machine.
I'm sure you'll be fine. You can have some coffee when you get back to the studio.
Jerry, you cannot be serious. You know my doctor said not to drink any caffeine.
Sounds like someone's having a bad day. Maybe you should cool off.
You little shit. Why can't you go out here and deal with the snow instead of me? I've been working here for 6 years and I never get to report somewhere nice.
Listen, Phil, I'm just clearly the better looking one. You can worry about where you'll report once you get that rhinoplasty.
Ooh, rhinoplasty. Why would I need rhinoplasty? My face looks perfectly fine.
You could also use some Botox while you're at it. Actually, maybe you should just work as a studio light engineer behind the camera. I think it would be a better field of work for you.
You only got your job because your sister works at the mixing board. You would have never been able to work here if it wasn't for her. I'd like to see you work the ENG sometime.
How dare you? I'm a certified news anchor.
Certified? Yeah, my ass, okay? You didn't do shit. How about I come by the studio and we settle this like men?
Oh, yeah? Well, let's do it, punk. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Are you exhausted and desperately need a break? Is your 9-to-5 stressing you out? Take a vacation with rentacabin.com.
Oh, nice.
We offer thousands of cabins readily available and accessible with the click of a button. Enjoy amazing views and undisturbed relaxation in our refurbished cabins. Now, not only are these cabins cheap, but they're also safe, with each cabin having a designated caretaker to ensure that your stay is top-notch.
Jimmy.
We have many options to choose from, including pet-friendly, alcohol-friendly, family-sized, underground, and many more. So if you need a vacation and want it cheap, visit rentacabin.com and enjoy the stay of a lifetime.
You can beat me, but you can never beat the taste of UFO burgers. Put an end to meals from cheap food stalls. A secret recipe that has been passed down for 6,000 years. Traveled from the Burr 02 galaxy to the Gur 04 galaxy. Our journey begins with the best beef sourced in the most unconventional way. In what way? That's the sweet secret of the establishment. Galactic buns are compressed in a special galactic press powered by dark matter. The temperature inside fuses the sides of the buns together and creates an unearthly shape. Since my cows disappeared, I take care of my sorrows with burgers. I haven't eaten anything this delicious in a long time. Katrine, I miss you. Come home. I promise to sow more grass. Come and see for yourself. Burgers so delicious, your eyes will pop out of your orbit.
I must say they're pretty good at these fake commercials and TV show stuff. Snowball. Oh, at least the Yeti didn't get him. Wait, it's our office. They have security cameras in our office, so is it bad?
Mark, it's funny. You weren't here this morning for coffee break. You know, we're all trying to make a little effort to lighten the atmosphere here. In the last
Someone's
report, I
playing
mentioned
Beers to
spending more
Fathom.
time together. I may have been a bit vague.
Okay,
but
that's clever.
If you want, well, this morning's
That's-
coffee,
I mean-
that's counted as one of those moments.
Not very true.
And no, we're not going to penalize
lot of people
you for
reference
that,
it the
of
same.
course. But it's mainly for you that I'm doing this. I mean, look at Tina, for example. She's going through
Oh, I
a tough
can't
time
do it.
right now, but she makes the effort to come to the coffee breaks, and she participates. And I can see that it's doing her good. Good rapport in the office is essential for achieving good results.
Oh,
and it's
wow.
proven that employees who get along well work better together. Tomorrow, you'll be the happiest people in the world.
Though this company will
By
have
the
many
way,
deaths on
next month,
punches.
we'll be redistributing the teams. We're gonna be one big family, Mark.
Princeton silence. Tranquility waits you. Alright, that's a little grim. Yeah, that's surprisingly dark. Be my friend. How bad you? I'm as good as a man can be, my friend. Are you here for the pizza? No, looking for a little help. Maybe I can help you. Maybe you can. But you go and get some pizza first, alright? Maybe we can talk later. Deadlight's latest album. Lighter's album. Sounds pretty good. Sounds good to me. Mind-melting music. You should listen. Alright, now we're getting to the surreal stuff that was in some of the previous episodes. Actual customer. Yeah, it's alright. Here's a good chick. Alright, I was wondering why I kept doing that. I'm getting pushed around. Whatever this is a cool ad. I should get on with it. Hey, how's the pizza? Well, my dear, you absolutely can't go wrong with the pepperoni here at Moe's. Every bite reminds you of a story. What brings you to Moe's? Right to a cabin. Woodbury, you say. Beautiful place. Used to camp there quite often when I was a younger man. There's something about being out in the wilderness. Nothing but the stars overhead. Those memories just stay with you. And I'm just rambling. Made one little choice here. Do you come here often? I've been coming here this place since '85. This place is full of memories for me, though my daughter, bless her, she tries to keep me from eating too much pizza. Bad for a man my age, she worries too much. Only have one of these heavenly slices about twice a month now. It was nice chatting with you and all. Safe travels.
Especially not at our competitor, Dave's dealership, because we're the best. Dogs purchased from our dealership are certified pure bread and butter inbreed diamond grade hounds.
Oh my.
Not all dogs are tested for influenza and may or may not carry multiple military-grade weaponry.
Oh
But
my.
not
Military.
to worry,
They have
they're
dogs
dirt
built-
cheap as well.
Military
so
grade.
come on down to Larry's Auto Insurance Animal Rescue Dealership today and get yourself the deal of a lifetime.
Are you exhausted and desperately need a break? Is your 9 to 5 stressing you
Alright,
out?
let's looping now.
Take a
Yeah, I
vacation.
don't know about you
with
guys. I am very
rentacabin.com.
iffy about any advertisement that
offer
specifically
thousands
calls out a competitor because that's
available and accessible
usually
with
a
the
red
click of a
flag
button.
that they're not nearly as
Enjoy
good
amazing
as you might
views
want.
and undisturbed relaxation in our
I mean, remember during the days when people were making
Now,
MMOs to make a
not only
WoW
are these
killer? I
cabins
still remember
cheap,
ones
but they're also
would try and
safe,
call
with
them
each
out like
cabin
you're not in
having a
Azeroth
designated
anymore.
caretaker to
I'd even
ensure
play
that your
Warcraft and it
stay is
still made me
top-notch.
think a lot of red flags are going on there.
pet friendly, alcohol friendly.
Hey, how's your day going? Going much better now after this pizza. How about you? Going great. First time in this area. Where you headed? We're on our way to a conference the next town over with my buddy here. We just stop to eat whenever a place looks interesting. This place has a close vibe. Best decision of the trip so far. How about you? Local, passing through? We're just passing through. Interesting. Better get back to pizza. Have a safe trip. enjoy the pizza.
The best beef sourced in the most unconventional way. In what way? That's the sweet
Do you have any recommendations? Get the cheese. Just the cheese. Even if folks look like the cold's got everyone craving pizza tonight. Fine folks know which one to eat. We'll get 3 slices each. We'll go with pepperoni, cheese, and a veggie. And for you, miss... Well, the old man recommended the pepperoni, so alright, what's her second slice? Any drinks for you folks? Oh, that'll cover us. Just the pizza today, thanks. Alright, 6 hot slices. Coming right up. Guess we'll have to split the bill. Woo! Your order number 27. Grab a seat. We'll call you up when your pizza's ready. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna want coffee. Oh wow, looks like the water cooler is out. Actually, it looks like the soda machine might be turned off completely, so don't need to worry about that. Since this is royalty-free music, it might be they even chose a pizza place specifically for the song. Maybe that was specifically mentioned in the story. Hard to say, I suppose. I took 2 recommendations and decided to just get the special for the last one. Could be good, I think. Alright, I need to talk to him. Long sniff. Smells good in here. Long sniff. Alright, she's making all of ours.
Oh, you guys are going to hate me. I swear, I'll get on the road as soon as I can. But something last minute popped up. I'm not going to bore you with all of the details. The long and short of it is, one of my clients needs a last minute change. Their payments are about the only thing keeping the lights on. I hate to leave so late, but I've got to keep them happy. I'll have this logo done before you know it, and be on my way.
I hate when that sort of thing happens. Oh, be careful. I hate that you're leaving so late. Drive slow and don't worry. I'm sure Harpool stays up to let you in. Guess we just have to wait for the pizza then. Nora's voice. Yeah, I just saw. Looks like she'll be late. Guess we'll have to start the fun without her. What do we do? Don't act like you don't know what I'm talking about. We did promise movies and... Oh, here we are. Our order's up. Alright, folks, are all set. Thank you. Alright, so we had to get his and I had to get mine. Consume, consume! Damn, this pizza slaps. Can't believe Nora's missed out on this bomb-ass pizza. I know, right? Okay, so we do in fact eat the crusts. The Moe's Special has a pretty good amount of vegetables on it. Not bad. Hey there, my friends. Oh, hello there. Saw y'all driving in. And that's a nice old truck. I think that's right. Not to bother you or anything, but I was heading down the road myself. Seems like we might have been going the same general direction. Makes you say that. Don't mind if I hitch a ride with you? Where's your car? Who needs a car when there's fine friends you can pass the time with? No one even know what was there. Quiet as a church mouse, twice as nice. What do y'all say? I'm not sure. Sure you can find your heart. Oh, right in the bed. Friend's car, I'm sorry. You gotta be shitting me, lady. No space? No, there's a middle seat. You got me or something? Sorry. Yeah, I am. Need to kind. Unkind people get in trouble here. Are you threatening us? No, no, you got me all wrong. Sorry, I'm just cold and tired is all. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, remember what I said about hitchhikers? Well, that was weird. Didn't even order anything. I feel bad for the guy, though. All these years are still the same old harp. Alright, let's see if he goes and hides in the back seat, because you know there's going to be someone hiding in the back seat eventually. I guess that explains why he demanded we wait until to talk to him until we get the pizza done. Pizza was fuel for the last leg of our trip. Holy moly, that was good. Alright, ready at the road? Maybe we can beat the worst of the snow. Are we close? My GPS is right, should be about another hour. Give me the keys. Harp, the weather's awful. Why don't you drive the part of the way home? Take a break while I drive, Mike. I'm afraid of what kind of break you're gonna give me, Arp. You can go. Fine, there's one condition. What is it? I get first choice of bedroom whenever we get there. Cool. Interesting. So no matter what, we're always forced to do that. Alright, this time I get to control it. That's weird. That guy was a jerk to us, and now we're a jerk to our buddy here. 5:49 p.m. Oh, I had to click before it moved.
Good evening, Vermont. This is your host on WKWB, your hometown station, bringing you the best tunes to warm your hearts on this chilly night. As we embrace the first snowfall of the season, there's nothing like a perfect song to set the mood.
I should just let Mike drive.
Make you feel right at home. Coming up next, Be Sincere by Ned and Ultimates. Stay warm and stay tuned.
Oh, won't let me drive into the lake.
I don't wanna talk about what's wrong or right. Picture me up on the mic, spitting what I like. I've been reminiscing my friends and missing. Maybe I can find them if they're still in my distance. Like, I don't be sure.
I told you driving the snow is no joke.
We're gonna be here 100 years, so let's appear.
I should just let Mike drive.
Don't fight, man. I'm trying to make something from nothing. Get some memories, cause there is plenty of me lurking in the streets.
Yeah, there was no snow before, but now there is.
We cannot pick up the phone, we cannot even write back. I think this is all we're living for, isn't that
I think
sad?
I exhausted the dialogue. I'm such a bad driver, I exhausted the dialogue.
Back and I'll send you some love, don't intercept on me, cause I just want to be your one. Like real, check me out, I'm the man of the minute and feeling different from some businesses that fuck me up. I want to be the one that saves you.
Are we okay? You want me to take over?
If you wanna be known, then
I didn't. I could still ruin it some other ways. But at least it doesn't instantly game over you. I was out of practice with driving. I have in fact driven in very inclement weather conditions. Not all of them, though, sadly. Yeah, why was our character so pissy and required us? Why did she
I keep her
demand
right on my
the
side.
so
I like the
much?
words out of mouth, seems to lighten my life. I'm connected to her heart like the moon and the tides. And besides, no one can take her up and out of my life. I think the words come together well, and that's no coincidence. Trying to be the best that I could be without no wishing it. Feeling like a plane trying
Get
to
out,
soar in
but
the
I don't know
sky.
why I
But
would
without
at
you,
this
feel so
point.
hesitant. I can't lie. I'm trying to be a millionaire before I'm 25. Maybe I'm like halfway. Maybe I can make it there. I ain't trying to slow down, cause I'm trying to retire my mama and my old man. I don't worry about all the drama, yeah. Yeah, I keep it cool, I keep a mystery. Herein lies, man, that ain't all there is to me. I'm trying to fill your heart, but writing on the
Anytime I see an article about retiring at a young age, like retire 25 or something, it basically starts with step one, have like $5 million.
But can't get it if I try. So I sit up in my room, right, reflecting on my life. I don't know where I'm
There's a
going,
much
but I
bigger
hope I
difference
get
between
it
earning
right.
that and getting the parents' credit card. Let's just leave it at that. Guessing we don't need gas. Shackled by lust. But if we chain 6 lust attacks together, we can get an A resonance going, an ascendant resonance going. Those are always
Step
nice.
into my room,
I think this is it,
leave her
actually.
bloody lips, saying that she loved me, never really did. Maybe I should go.
I drove past our cabin
walk
at
over
first.
the
Yep, I knew it.
mountains, find a new home, away from where the town is. I could spend a year alone and never miss a soul. I could try my hardest and I'll never reach my goals. I know that I'm weak, need more love inside my heart. Didn't want to change, but I think that today is a good time to start. It's a good time to start.
And this should be it.
Time to start.
I crashed my truck. You're gonna keep driving there.
Sunset dreams and nights
Yeah,
that
this should be
never
it. I thought you were gonna keep
knew.
driving
Heart feels
there.
warm.
It was a very cold night. You really not pack anything other than food in there? Where's your bag of clothes, or am I expected to share? You better hope we're about the same size, or that's going to... We're not going to be able to get very much sharing there. Alright, so where is it? Hey, my back hurts. Yeah, mine doesn't feel great either. Let's go in. I really need to, let's just hurry up. Yeah, I gotta pee real bad. I imagine the game's gonna have me have to pee real bad soon myself. That's a great place. I knew we can count on you. Well, at least it smells nice in here. Right, but I really need to hit the John. Take your time. While I'm gone, can you put these groceries away? Should be enough space in the fridge. Enter the cabin. The best milk. Well, it's a good thing we're not settling for mediocre milk. Cheese, yogurt, milk. Wow, this guy loves dairy. Vegetables. Had to close the mini fridge. We're packing up. Lettuce. Peppers. We got everything except meat, apparently. Oh, he had veggies. He might be a vegetarian there. Had to close the mini fridge. Looks like a regular sized fridge to me. Geez, sorry about that. You okay? Long drive and all that pizza did a number on me. Well, the groceries are put away. Thanks for handling that, Harp. Anyway, it's really nice. This place looks crazy nice. It's got that rustic charm you just don't see anymore. Nice to get away from the city for a bit. Yeah, for sure. Yep, I knew it. Yeah, go ahead. I'll start unpacking our bags. Oh, thanks. King tea bags, milk, mayonnaise. Alright, if there's a mysterious witch in the cabin, we can use this to bake her. Crossword puzzles. Nice of the owner to get the fire going, or maybe, yeah, Michael did that while we weren't there. So, why did she give quotation marks over Michael? Broke? I don't see anything missing. Nothing seems to have fallen off here. Maybe it's just for atmosphere. Smell alone told me pizza had done a number on Mike. Did he not run the fan even? Text Rick. We have checked in. Yeah. I do like this mechanic, crouching to look through here. I just kind of, you know, don't play the game right. Alright, I can't leave while crouching, apparently. Hate to admit it, but I didn't wash after peeing. Feeling better? I'm good. Want to check out the house? Good to me. Let's see what this place has to offer. After you. Alright, so he's following me. Aw, cute big teddy bear. Reasonably huggable, though it's probably for more display than anything. Alright, let's see how the back looks. I imagine this is nicer in the summer. I must really like fishing. Guess it can be fun. Let's see here. So basically all these baits have a just... here we are, all the baits. Light here. I guess if we ever have an emergency, I know where to get some. Getting really cold. Indeed it is. Well, we all know what we have to do. Oh, come on, really? Guess I still had it in me. Well, at least it didn't get stuck on the frozen net. Seen videos where that happens. I mean, it makes sense, but that doesn't make it suck less, you know? Anything on the side I should be aware of. Now, the mysterious cellars in the front, it looks like. But I guess it might be worth a look there. Right, we have something to do out front first. Any mail? Nope. Home sweet home. it is. Don't know what that. I was gonna make a Pac-Man ghost reference, but it doesn't look like a Pac-Man ghost, really. Sorry, you're staying outside, buddy. Living room is bigger than my whole apartment. The office. Game room like chess. I was worried I was gonna get stuck in there. But yeah, I guess that's the game room or the office. Like the basement's here. Hey, the light actually works. Wonder how long that's gonna last for. Guess this is the circuit breaker. I gotta remember. This is totally normally a basement. This reminds me of your college dorm. Are you sure I don't smell the Long Beach koosh here? Need tools. This guy doesn't want us to see. I couldn't open the door. Well, this is technically owned by someone else that he's kind of just leasing, so it would make sense there'd be a few... I guess it makes sense. If he has anything particularly sensitive, he'd want to, keep it separate from everything else. How's it? Laundry room, like... Too bad we're not here for long enough to do the laundry. I thought you hated laundry. Oh, hey, a balcony. Right, we saw the balcony in the preview, didn't we? Nice, even though I don't think there's a particular reason for it. Of course, they do this again. Oh, hey, are you here? Hey, you scared us. Oopsie daisy, haha, I didn't mean to. Welcome to my home sweet home. Buddy-loving couple. No, we're not a couple. No, you didn't have to sell that hard. I was answering his question. He didn't ask a question, he made a statement, never mind. Oopsie daisy, still silly me. Didn't mean to cause a stir with you two. We didn't expect anyone to be here. Oh, I was all looking at my cat. I remember the TV had been on the fritz here. Thought I'd stop by and try to get working again, since the last few folks left a bad word for it. You know, they say treat your guests like family. Family doesn't go without TV. Speaking of that, now you folks out here, let me show you around my sweet home. Now, I'd be a bad owner if I didn't give you the grand tour. Host was a middle-aged man with very nervous energy. I guess he must only be on a second group or something. Use your shower, the thing to make you feel like you're bathing in a waterfall in the Amazon jungle. Oh, this sink doesn't work, unfortunately. Not to worry, I'll get it fixed for you real soon. Let me show you some other bedroom now. Look, Harp, this room has a nice-ass view. Personal space, buddy. You didn't think that's nice, mister? Wait till I show you the deck. Yeah, the first jump scare was a little goofy, but now this one's just, they do it again, I swear, that's way too much. The jump scare is one of those things that gets, say what you will, you know what, say what you will about, Ironwood Lookout, that only had one jump scare situation. And it was used, I guess looking back, it was used at a particularly good time for it, since there'd already been a good amount of tension built. Follow me now, please. Are you coming, miss? Yeah, we saw this balcony earlier. Smokes is incredible, incredibly cold. Glad you folks like it. This is one of my favorite spots. View of the creek is beautiful. Great spot for fishing too. Well, we did see a bunch of fishing in the shed, so I guess that checks out. All right, folks, let's head back before I catch cold out here again. This is a storage room. If you need anything, tools, blankets, whatnot, it's all in here. Power ever goes out, you can use the flashlight here. Storms like these, you never know. My folks are downstairs now. Ready, folks? I see you already stocked up the fridge with some tasty food. Yeah, we did. See the knob, turn it for some more cooling, and turn it down to cool it off. Then keep it low in the winter. Bill gets out of control. Otherwise, speaking of winter, I better show you folks the water heater. That's probably a good idea, yeah. We're gonna be relying on it pretty heavily for the weekend, after all. I see. It probably goes there to turn it on if I didn't already do that. Nothing to worry about down here. Just the water heater and some old storage stuff. Better stops working. Just hit the button on the bottom. Pilot light will sure fire up and you'll be back in business. Hey, sir, what's the deal with that room over there? Nothing you two need to concern yourselves with. I kind of use this basement storage. Renters don't need the space. They don't really ought to keep stairs. Well, okay, I was just curious then. I mentioned, well, maybe I ought to keep it myself. Fella bought this house from, told me his mother died down here. Guest reported hearing voices at night. They could hear something shuffle around down here. Not scary, folks. If I were you, I wouldn't really step down here if I could avoid it. No, he just said, oh. No, he didn't say if I would avoid it. I just thought it would sound better. The looks on your faces. Come on, now I'm just joking. At that point, my creep meter was pinging around 6 out of 10. Alright, folks, snow's starting to pick up, and I'm gonna hit the road. Gotta find that damn cat. Thanks for showing us around. Oh, by the way, what's the name on the booking? Must be getting old. City? That's right. Pretty name for a pretty girl. Is it weird? Just me, or is it that guy's super weird? Very weird. Actually, let's go see if there's anything good on TV. I'm gonna take a quick shower. Cool, find something to watch while you're in there. Let me know if it feels like you're under a waterfall. Weird guy. Indeed. Yeah, it says no access to guests. Very specific.
Especially not at our competitor, Dave's dealership, because we're the best.
Yeah, like I said, I'm always extremely wary of any
butter inbreed diamond
ad specifically.
Dogs are tested for influenza and may or may not carry multiple
any ad that specifically
but not to worry.
He mentions a competition by name or very clearly alludes to them in a way that's can't. Maybe I should have watched which direction he went. Bit weird. Also, I put. Okay. So this is going to be a hiding place later when the inevitable psycho killer arrives. Good to know. Actually, think about it. What he asks, doesn't he have the? I guess it makes sense he'd forget name on least both of us. So I guess making sure which one of us pays, I suppose. I'm taking that shower. As those the thing we're moving the side is a bit faster than running forward, so I'll have to keep that in mind. Our door's open. Don't we have to prepare before we do that? Okay, whatever. Makes me... up, it doesn't say put clothes in bin or something. I didn't need a shower. Towel. I don't need a shower anymore. Tap doesn't work. I didn't have to pee. Probably might be good to save on energy. The guy did complain that the bill was getting a bit out of control. Hey, Orb, check this out. I found this fishing rod. Plan to catch dinner? Now that you mention it, that would be a pretty good idea. An epic addition to the trip. Let's do it. Oh yeah, follow me. There's another rod in the shed. We can both give it a try. Come on, Harp, it's this way. I went too fast for him. Wanna grab the other fishing rod? Yeah, give. Snap, I saw a killer recipe for baked carp. We'll need to catch 3 carp though. Good for the challenge? Yeah. First things first, we'll need the right bait. Check out this bait information board. Okay, here, let's go. We're gonna catch some carp harp. Please don't make rhymes with my name. Let's see here. Carp is for cheap delight. Sweet corn. It looks like there's not many of these then. The achievement listed here said, oh right, there's an achievement here listed, catch a northern pike. Alrighty, let's see here. Which one's catch a northern pike? Looks like the shrimp and the crankbait do so. Crankbait might be a bit easier, so. Little does he know, I'm not going for a carp, I'm going for pikes. Well, any game is improved by fishing mini games, I suppose. I'm the guy who fished out the pipe in near Autonoma. I've got patience. It always took me a good while to do that. Hope those carp are biting today. It is the Stardew Valley game. Alright, that'll be easy. Much luck either. Smaller one, walleye. Guess we're playing catch and release. exposure to gambling. Probably not something I should be proud of. Just gambling is gambling. Of course, that was a lot of work for one that's not even rare. On you. The reason that I call this a good one is because it has no chance. It looks like neither of the ones that catch the pike actually have a chance of catching the bat. Need to progress the story, so. Looks like he's got the same problem. Looks like he has the same bait as me, which isn't gonna work for the fish we actually want to progress the story. Walleye. I know no matter what, it's going to be a very small chance, but... That is in fact a new fish. Here we are, Northern Pike. Need to break to R, but the carp ain't gonna be interested in the bait. Okay, we need 3 carp for the recipe. As far as I'm concerned, I still won. That was a big ass fish. Cheese delight. Oh, I already put it on the hook. Cheese. A diagonal run faster. Chased by the psycho killer, I need to make sure that way. Needed to attach a bait or loop. That's weird. I thought I had the cheese on there. Had a flashlight, but no, that's just a little lights. I thought I was sitting down, but evidently not. I was just standing in front of the chair the whole time. Bluegill, not bad. There's something here. You know what? If I have to change it each time, I'd best bring it with me. I know for a fact this is the correct one. That seems to be single use, which makes sense. The other one was a metal, making it easy to reuse. They say whenever there's one carp, there's always more. Yeah, see the... Hello, catalog. Welcome. We're just finishing up the Years to Fathom, this final episode. Oh, there's no way this is the carp. But I might as well see what it is, right? Just one more carp left. You got this. Okay, that's 3. Alright, looks like we got 3 carp. You want to head back and throw these in the oven for dinner? Let's do it. Might as well put these in the shed. We're not barbarians. I'm not gonna just toss them by the river, into the, or worse, toss them into the river. Crap, we shouldn't have left the door open. That's wasting heat. Music changed. Did I miss something? Oh, I'm cleaning the fish. Do you mind prepping the marinade? I'm not sure how to do it. Take a bowl and throw in the ginger paste, cooking oil, paprika, and yogurt. On it. Hold your horse, the fish will be right out. Go there. Salt. Black pepper. Paprika. Olive oil. Oh, but there's some right here. Seasoning and yeast. We don't need those for as long. We have to throw them away. That isn't good. ISO. Oh. Alright, what's left? Garlic paste and Italian seasoning. Is it on the table? Has to be in the kitchen. I'm missing something. I'm starting to think I might be a little oblivious. Or anything in these cupboards? Doesn't look it. Missing something. Marinade's missing. Paste. Feels like that teapot has its handle. In the story. I don't think it is, but I suppose check. Yeah, we all know the power's gonna go out eventually, so I'd best memorize where that is. Yeah, there's no food items in this store, which makes sense, but confirming at the very least. Just blocking. Oops. Went throwing the fish and the marinade in the casserole. Watch veggies on it. Add the fishies first. Now could you add the veggies? Already needs to go in for 30 minutes at 400. There we go. Those carp are gonna taste amazing. Oh, I could wait for it to cook. How about we go some board games? I saw some in the storeroom. Which one? Grab whatever catches your eye. I can't wait to see what you pick. I saw some in the room next to the living room. Well, I did lean towards chess there. Back tower, Ouija board. Yes, it is. Simple yet elegant. That's a classic. How about we go for something with a bit of mystery? Oh, sure. Ask me my opinion and then deny it. Okay, I see how it is. And yeah, I did see the Ouija board. Pretty sure the game's gonna force me to do that, but see if we can talk into something more reasonable. Tower stack. Nice choice. It's been ages since I played this. It's been long for me too. Alright, let's see how steady those hands are. Nice. Whenever you're ready. Oh. Oh shoot, let's give it another shot. Whoa, wait. Oh, this is really sensitive. We'll get him next time. Yeah, simply touching the side kills you, not just leaving it. The moves. That's how it's done. Oh, come on, I got that done. Mouse vanished. What the? I think I might have bugged it again. I think I bugged it again. Alright, let me restart it again. If it starts me from the very beginning, though, I'm gonna be so peeved. Okay, good. As you can see, it actually memorized that I was at the board game time. Memorize. Go with that. This game is just so. This game is surprisingly buggy at times. May go round. Oh, this one. Not feeling that one right now, Harp. Catapult. This is gonna take hours. The food will be burnt by the time it's done. That's a classic. How about we go for something with a bit of mystery? Okay, ask me for my opinion, and now... Our Titan Force. That's a classic. Snakes and ladders. Now this one's a good one. I'm feeling that one right now. Okay, ask me my opinion, then reject all my suggestions. Maybe I should go with the Ouija board. Ooh, Dragon's Labyrinth. That'll be interesting. Not feeling that one right now. Okay, I see how it is. Whispers in the dark. Dead mystery. That's a classic. I would go for something with mystery. This is literally a mystery board game. It even has mystery on the package there. I can't, since I apparently suck at that one, fine, Ouija it is. Oh snap, is that a Ouija board? Someone told me she contacted her dead grandma through one of those boards. Can't stand her spiritual bullshit. Remember how the dude was acting weird about the basement? What if we tried this down there? Ouija boards tend to be unpopular these days among both skeptics and believers when it comes to the spirits. Watch out for the spiders. The skeptics because it doesn't actually do anything, and the believers because it gets people in touch with stuff they're not prepared for. No, make this even spookier. What now? Let's turn off all these lights, see if this thing really works. I'm sure this isn't the worst possible idea. Yeah. Anyways, you know how this works? No. Alright, here's how it works. First, we place our fingers lightly on the planchette. We ask questions about the spirits, if there's any. We'll move the planchette to spout the answers, or at least that's what Holly told me. One more thing, Harp. Never take your fingers off the planchette until we say goodbye, otherwise we might tick off the spirits. Head. Alright, you go first. The spirits that wish to talk to us. Whispers. No way, are you moving it? Wasn't me. That one too. How's the afterlife treating you, buddy? Hey, be respectful. What is your name? Not seeing any letters selected here. Looks like he's moving on randomly. Hey, it's my turn. Probably should just go yes or no answers. Like, buddy, give us a sign. Let us know you're here. JK. Nah, just kidding. We're not really here. But crap. What the hell, Mike? Wait for me. Usually wouldn't believe in ghosts or spirits, but I'd be lying if I didn't feel uneasy that night. Some freaky shit going on down there. That's weird. The weird part was that you ditched me. What the hell? I figured you would have your ass, move your ass too. Would've been nice if you had checked. Ever heard of fight or flight? Look, I'm sorry, alright? Oh, whatever. Well, perhaps it's more atmospherically fitting to have us use the Ouija board. We should... And yes, I keep calling it that, even though I know that's not how it's technically pronounced. The curse of Ouija. You know, like W-E-E-G-E-E. Yes, that is a reference to Death Road to Canada. Shut up. I think a show is about to come on. Wanna watch what we eat? Sure. I had to grab a plate, you know? I made a mess.
Chocolate cake with a spoonful of mayonnaise. This delicacy is very popular in Romania, where mayonnaise flows down the rivers like a mayonnaise water park. So first, we are going to prepare the asparagus. Season these with a lot of salt. Salt is good for the bones. After letting these simmer in the salt bath, we can start making the chocolate. Take a couple cocoa beans. Yes, the cocoa beans need to be blended into the sauce with a little bit of vinegar. Gotta keep that fancy flavor in
Not sure if this recipe will actually work, if we're honest.
next thing we prepare is the mayonnaise. We stir fry this in a pan with Irish tofu. I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna taste like shit. But here you are, anyway, listening to my cooking instructions. This is the brine of the mayonnaise. We gotta inject it with a little anesthesia to make sure it doesn't revolt against us. It gets very angry once it knows we're trying to cook it. After doing that, we mix all the ingredients together in a tray and place it inside the oven. Okay, and while that's cooking, we can start on the appetizer. Gasoline-soaked ramen. Now this dish is extremely hard to make. A dish only for experienced cooks. It requires a lot of patience and skill. What you will need is
This I gotta hear.
gasoline and ramen. This dish really soothes the soul, almost like a cayenne cleanse. We begin by pouring the gasoline into this pot. Make sure not to use whole gasoline
noodles,
since it's really
ramen
bad
noodles, but this
for
is
you.
ridiculous.
Maybe use 2% or half and half. Do not use diesel. So
that'd ruin the
after
flavor.
letting the gasoline come to a boil, we can put in our ramen. I'm using some stuff I found in my grandmama's basement. But you can use whatever kind you like. This ramen will taste fantastic once the gasoline fully soaks into the noodles. It's actually kind of scientific. Bill Nye Who. The gasoline molecules merge with the noodle molecules, and they taste
I get the sense my
very
car
good.
would appreciate
Now
gasoline
that this
noodles
is
more than
cooking,
I
we
would.
can check
I don't
on
know, I'll
our
have to have
cake.
really put a fire in your belly, indeed.
if your oven catches on fire, make sure to put it out with the fire extinguisher. Well, damn. Damn, that's burnt. I'm not eating this. But not to worry. I know someone who will. Yo, Grandma! Yo, I made you food! No, it's not poison. It's not poison. Look. Bye, Grandma. And stay in your room. I don't want you wandering around the house again. Get back in there! Okay, I'm glad she ate that up. I wouldn't want any food to go to waste. Anyways, I guess we can still enjoy our gasoline ramen, which is ready to serve. I hope y'all enjoy eating this as much as I will. Let's eat!
Yeah, I guess since Jeffrey isn't as good as the Iron Chef. Actually, he's probably not as good as Rachel Ray. Recurring joke is that she's not as great as her TV show would imply. I was done with it. That was some damn fine food, twice as good since we caught the fish ourselves. Really good, yes. Make a great team. Anyways, I need to check out my emails real quick. I left my laptop upstairs. I thought we were taking a break from work. Oh, it's not work. I'm waiting on shipment details for my new DS. Be right back. Well, I suppose if one guy has a PS Vita, there'd be someone with a DS or 3DS, whatever, whenever this takes place. I guess I'll clean up here. Looks like I've got no new messages. Had to get the plates. I get the plates. I'm gonna have to get all these. Oh dear. I may have made a terrible mistake, assuming it actually refers to those. Might not, actually. Alright, now I can do those, yeah. Dishwashing. There you go. Oh, I didn't make a terrible mistake. Why do I keep forgetting to close the fridge? That's just wasting energy. Like, I think there's someone under my bed right now. He comes upstairs. He's pulling a prank, isn't he? If the game does a third jump scare, I'm gonna say it's relying a bit too heavily on those. Yeah, I knew it. You didn't break your nose. My good looks are at my charm. Don't mess them up. Totally got you. That was fun, wasn't it? Come on, just a joke. Go for the next round. How about a game of hide and seek? Final game back for this. Whatever you say. You're on count to 10. I decided to hide in the basement. Ah, yes. The place that's blatant red flags everywhere that we just had a Ouija board seance in. That's obviously a good idea. I'd hide the nook under the stair. Didn't realize this was a place I could be. Got ya. Maybe that wasn't even a challenge. I figured you'd be good at this since I never found you in the city. Maybe you need a card or... My turn. You better close your eyes and start countdown. Yeah, this actually does use my mic for the record. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3, 4. Grown adults playing hide and seek. Then again, I mean, it's a nice way to pass the time. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Better not, here I come. Not mess with the Ouija board. Time explicitly go upstairs.
You can beat me, but you can never beat the taste of UFO burgers. Put an end to meals from cheap food stalls. A secret recipe that has been passed down for 6,000 years. Traveled from the Burr 02 galaxy to the Gur 04 galaxy. Our journey begins with the best beef sourced in the most unconventional way. In what way? That's the sweet secret of the establishment. Galactic buns are compressed in a special galactic press powered by dark matter. The temperature inside fuses the sides of the buns together and creates an unearthly shape.
I think he left the house, but I guess it's worth a check. Oh. I was wondering if he was in the truck, but no, he's not. Hey, why is this here? It was a very cold night. Where did I thought I put those in? In the garbage cans? I would hope not. He'd be freezing his... Wait. Come on, let me try something here. I'm probably going to regret this. Look at this, there's clearly traveling to and from there. And a reminder, it just started snowing today, so this can't be old. But we're in the basement, we didn't see an exit.
Tomorrow you'll be the happiest people in the world. By the way, next month we'll be redistricting our teams. We're gonna make one big family, Mark.
A few places he could be. Got him. Hang on, Harper. I think I heard some upstairs. Fool me once, fool me twice. No kid, I'm not kidding. I think I heard something sliding. You didn't hear it? No, I did not. I swear on my life I heard something. This attic access door from here. Can't reach it without the step stool, so, and that's in the storage shed, right? Could be in the basement, I guess. Or could be in the laundry room. Honestly, it could honestly be in any number of places. Won't let me interact with his laptop. I mean, it's not mine. That makes sense. I have no idea where the be, so
Hey, you! Do you have a car? Do you have insurance? Do you have a dog? No? Well, you're in luck, because here at Larry's Auto Insurance Animal Rescue Dealership, we have it all. Buy a dog, and then buy a car for that dog, along with the purchase of some high-end insurance for the car that you bought for that same dog.
yeah. Haven't figured out the build of. Or this should just lead directly outside. didn't see a step stool down here. Assuming there's no time limit or anything, so I can just check at my leisure, but it's a be.
Mark, it's funny. You weren't here this morning for coffee break. You know, we're all trying to make a little effort to lighten the atmosphere here. In the last report, I mentioned spending more time together.
At least it's nice they don't. I think I could use a bucket as a step stool, even if it's not specifically one, but I guess they want to avoid you picking up quite literally everything, which is fair. I probably would if the game would allow it. I mean, you did see me make a mess of the dishes there for absolutely no reason. Actually, I could ask him if he knows where it is. Gonna check it out. There's that step stool behind you and climb up. Oh, it's right here. Of course it's a cat. Can we at least pet the cat? Well, we can at least pet the cat. I should have realized that would be the trope here, at play here. Does look like a place where someone stayed at one point, but they clearly haven't been here for quite some time. Hey, what was up there? It was a cat, as it turns out. Oh, I was relieved. I was worried for a minute. I think she was hungry, yeah? Maybe we can give her one of the carp after we come find you again. Decided to hide in the tool shed in the backyard. If he's gonna take his sweet ass time, then ah. Excellent. I forget the hide and seek game. We're feeding the cat for no particular reason. I don't know. Ask. Had to hide in the tool shed. Now we can kind of. Now we can't see him up there very well, which is a shame. I wasn't sure if we could even hide anywhere else. Here he is. And I don't have a thing so I can actually talk and not get noticed. He'll probably find me eventually, though. I mean, what hiding places are back here? Wait. If you're there, then who's in there? And I doubt the cat simply got up on 2 legs. That would be adorable, not scary. He's gonna find us. Our side. Ah, there you are. Damn, look, it took me a while to figure out you even left the house. Anything worth doing is doing well. Alright, close those pretty eyes. I'm getting pretty tired. Look, I'll hide in the house. We're headed back in anyways. You won't find me. If you find me, we go to bed. I guess we saw it, but our character, Sid, didn't. Because I wouldn't consider it very safe to go into that house right now, or at least not alone. Having 2 people trapped in the house is actually rather interesting, because unless there's a ghost face situation going on here, we should be able to work together to prevent it, but... Mike was hiding. I'm sure doing this in the cold is not a bad idea. Is not a terrible idea. Or not. Here I come. In the house, so maybe he's hid where I am going. Nope.
Hey, you! Do you have a car? Do you have insurance? Do you have a dog? No? Well, you're in luck, because here at Larry's Auto Insurance Animal Rescue Dealership, we have it all.
Probably up in the attic. We did just open after all. Nope, he's not. I can confirm he is not hiding in the attic. Nor can I go back. Might be an essential hiding spot at some point. I'll keep that in mind. That looks much nicer in summer. Yeah, they're really putting the pedal to the metal with those jump scares this time, aren't they? What's going on? What happened? Well, hey there. But what are you doing with that hammer? Fix the faucet. You got a problem with that? Oh, you should have told us. It's the smiles. I don't need to check in with you every time I fix something. I've never seen anyone fix a faucet with a hammer before. You never fixed many faucets yourself, young man? Didn't think so. I imagine I know. Oh, isn't it a bit late for you? No trouble for me at all, miss. I'm right around the block. Told you I'll get this sink fixed for you real soon. Oh, look, we need to get to bed now. You asking me to leave, miss? No, Rick, she's being polite. We ran this house and would like to have it to ourselves. I don't want to have to call law enforcement. Mike, let me handle this. Ain't no cops in Woodbury, son. You think they're gonna arrest the homeowner for fixing a faucet? I was doing some work. Can't handle that. It's their problem, not mine. No, but we could get the deposit back because there's nothing about the contract said that we'd have to live here with the owner. So, give us It's fine, but you will have to give us the deposit. You know what? If you folks don't like me fix the faucet, I'll just leave it to it. Don't call me if it starts leaking again. Where were you hiding anyway? Let me lock the door this time. That's not going to do anything. Hang on. I see. The point of that isn't to... I see. The door isn't locked there to hide anything from us. It's just to prevent us from using that alternate exit. That way he has... After locking the door, we debated what to do. We agreed there was something off about Rick from the start, like he enjoyed making excuses to come over unannounced. In the end, we decided Rick was weird but probably harmless. We attributed his behavior to extreme lack of social awareness. I mean, true, if he wanted to kill one of us, he just had to hit one of us with a hammer, and then all that's left is the other guy. And while he is a full-grown man, a full-grown man with just fists versus an old man with a hammer is not nearly as favorable as you might think. Look, we already drove all the way here. Let's enjoy ourselves. By this time, I was really feeling tired, so I decided to just get some rest. Yeah? Harper, you still awake? Hard to sleep when someone's knocking on the door. Mind if I come in? I'd like to talk about something. Sure. Can I lock it behind me? No, I can't. The storm's starting to get really bad. I can hardly see the truck in the driveway. Yeah, I hope Nora's okay. Oh, she'll be fine, Sydney. Don't worry. I'm here to keep you safe. Oh, I'm okay. Hey, it's not a problem at all. You know, guys are supposed to watch over people they care about, right? What are you talking about? But damn, this wasn't exactly how I thought our getaway was gonna go, Sydney. But it's been a very strange day. Can you believe that guy just keeps wandering around like he owns the place? He does own the place. You know what I mean, Sydney. He should just barge in whenever he wants. We rented it. I mean, the guy's probably harmless, but he's frustrated. Yeah, me too. Well, I do think he's been a little goofy. I don't think it's anywhere near the level that he's been. He'll help if we both get some sleep. Why don't you come sit by me? Harper, you know, missed this. Us just talking. It's been too long. You know, you don't have to sleep alone tonight if you don't want. Would you be doing this if Nora was here? Yeah, we know where he's going. Let's not be coy here. You act like you don't remember our trip to Oregon. I remember it being pretty awkward. Didn't start out awkward, though. Mike, we had a lot to drink. Things happened. They sure did. I was hoping maybe they could happen again. SOS, please. Oh, I guess we need to talk about that. You let me worry about the details. Mike, I don't think it's a good time.
Guys?
Oh.
I think I'm about 70 miles away from Woodbury, and my stinking tire just blew out. My brother said he checked him a few days ago, but...
Oh, wow.
Well, you know how reliable Joseph is? Anyway, it's
we're not ending.
On the side of the road on Highway 11 near Killington. There's a sign by the side of the road. It's hard to see. Kent Pond. I'm freaking the hell out. The snow is like half a foot deep, and I can't get the lug nuts off the tire. I hate to ask, but can you two come get me? Or help change the tire? I just want to get to the house. Some wine on the couch and cry. There's enough gas in the car to keep the heater running, but I'm going to lose my mind if I have to sleep in my car tonight. Please come get me.
We can't leave her out in the storm like this. Okay, I was wondering why they just seem to randomly have voice clips here, and now I'm seeing why. If this was in text, they wouldn't be able to tell. They wouldn't be able to paste the text there. You could basically just open and close it, which I guess would make it faster, but it would also prevent the build-up, especially if you accidentally double-click the message and then off message, because then it would have to register. For the previous games, it was nice to speed things through once you already did it, like if you want an achievement or whatever, but here it definitely would, has a rising sense of dread, that's for certain. What timing, huh? I guess we can't leave Nora stranded. Let me get dressed and I'll meet you downstairs. No, Sydney, you stay here and get some sleep. There's no sense in both of us freezing our asses off. Are you sure about that? I'm sure. You're in pajamas, I'm still dressed. Just settle in, I'll help Nora. That's very nice of you. I always like doing nice things for you. Please be careful. Yeah, it was made pretty clear even from the start that everyone had a lot of backstory with one another, and I guess... Finish talking about this later, okay? Get some good rest. Stay warm if you feel we really have to. Yeah, it's something that this group needs to address. Even if it's to confirm it's not going to happen, it's better to have some better short-term pain than just go for it long-term. I couldn't have gone to bed without locking the front door. Fortunately, if my theory holds true... Oh. Hey, why don't you get some rest while I'm gone? Sure it's safe to drive in this weather. Hey, don't worry, I've driven in worse. Besides, Nora's probably freaking out more than you are right now. Yeah, you're probably right. Make sure to take care of yourself, alright? Lock all doors. You sound like my dad. Hey, can you blame me? Before I go, how about, I mean, just in case you're asleep when I get back. I need one right now. You just drive safe, Mike. I believe this is a linear game, so I don't get to... Not gonna affect the outcome, but... It is a shame that a lot of games don't allow you to give a meaningful... Oh, I do want to show that I care, but you couldn't do something like that without, like, raising his, affection meter and hook up. I was keen on getting some sleep until Mike and Nora arrived. I guess it's kind of funny how easy it is to accidentally romance someone just because you want to care about them. Come on, this clearly has a lock on it. So granted, the owner probably has a master key. Even if we did lock the front door, you could just unlock it. I told myself things would get better if I get some rest. Nora always knew how to cheer me up and I needed it by the minute. With her arriving soon, I decided to rest in the meantime. A little past midnight. At the front door. At this time of night. Realization of who was outside. That was horrific. Well, do you have any idea what time it is? Look, friend, I know it ain't ideal banging on a door in the middle of the night, but I'm in a bad spot here. I was kind of on a ride with some friends. They're run behind. Won't be two more hours. Weather outside is getting pretty bad night. Well, I was hoping you'd be a friend and let me come inside, just so my friends get here. Sorry, but I can't help you. Come on now, my friend. If you were caught out in this blizzard, good night. Poor place to put out. You kidding me? You gonna let me freeze to death? I didn't make you go hiking in a snowstorm. Should have known you'd be as big a bitch as you were back at the pizza. I think I didn't see you and your little boyfriend fishing that creek. Figured maybe give me a chance this time. Looks like you're still unkind. Please leave. Ain't no cops around here. Speaking of, I don't see your fella's truck out here either. Fine. Well. Didn't feel safe opening the door. Let me tell you something. Forget what's coming to you for leaving me out here. I was a bitch, my friend. Wait. my eyes open. I got some sleep. Oh no, you don't, buddy. But look, it looks like. But look, if he was clearly able to get in, he wouldn't. Okay, I know he's upset and all. It sucks his friends flaked out on him, but it's letting a random stranger in a house or letting a hitchhiker into your car is extremely dangerous, no matter how you slice it. But look, he can't be our psycho killer of the episode. Fun fact, most apartments have master key access that use the same key for the entire building. Interesting. Although since this is a cabin in the woods, it's a bit hard to tell. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy's not our psycho killer despite it doing the Scooby-Doo thing and trying to convince us it's gonna be him. Simply because he would have just simply entered that area. He wouldn't be trying to force it in. Yeah, we saw that there was a fresh trail, and remember, it only started snowing tonight, so it can't be old. Something at the window. Snowball? At this point, I had no choice but to call for help. Escape to text Rick. Rick, I'm sorry to bother you. Could you come back over? There's someone we met driving down there. He's banging on the door and started threatening me. Pretty scared thinking you're moving outside the house. Could you please come look since you live so close? Step stool's down. Gonna have to look through here. That's him. The door, miss, it's me. Open the door. Feel safe. What's going on here? Rick, glad you came. Explain the situation. Yeah, I came as quickly as I could. I wouldn't worry about him anymore. Expected. By the way, where's your friend? The other guy was with you earlier? He should be back soon. They're all alone here right now. Yeah, friends will be here soon. He's weird, but at the end of the day, Rick was in the house. I had no choice but to call for help. Storms like this bring out all kinds of folks. Not all of them know when to stay away. Indeed. Guess I can go back to bed now. Wait, is it right there? Didn't he come back over? What do you mean? I live in Burlington. I haven't been to the rental in weeks. Oh, it's blocking me. It'll make me look at him then. Oh, he's got the hammer. feel safe opening the door. We know this guy's a fake. Or wants me to escape the back or something? It's freezing cold outside. Where am I supposed to go? Okay, so where am I supposed to go here? Okay, apparently I'm not doing what it wants me to. Okay, miss? Yeah. Awfully protecting, isn't it? Good talking to you. My friend, they're almost here. Is that so? Yeah, thanks for coming by, though. We'll be fine now. Get back to walk. Sorry about that. Yeah, I just still reacting. Maybe I should stick around, make sure. Yeah, what did you say? Front. This is my house. I'll leave when I want to. What do you want? I want what's mine. This house and you. Trespassing. Whatever I call the cops. I don't think so. If anyone's leaving this house, it'll be one of us. Well, I just lost the achievement for doing a perfect game. I'm not gonna restart from the start. I don't care how easy that is. But yeah, I don't know what it was wanting me to do here. It has an invisible wall in the entire damn house. What am I supposed to do?
That dog, along with the purchase of some high-end insurance for the car that you bought for that same dog. 1-year warranty on all new models from 2005 to 2006, only $299.99 a year. We offer dirt cheap coverage for quality vehicles. You'll never find better prices anywhere, especially not at our competitor, Dave's dealership, because we're the best. Dogs purchased from our dealership are certified pure bread and butter inbreed diamond grade hounds. Note, all dogs are physically responsible.
All right.
Dirt cheap as well. So come on down to Larry's Auto Insurance Animal Rescue Dealership today and get yourself the deal of a lifetime.
Stupid face. But this is really stupid loud. Especially for how long it lasts. It isn't... Alright. Yeah, I don't know what it wants me to do. I thought maybe it wanted me to hide in that attic since there was a clear hiding spot there, but evidently not. I can't go past him here. I can't go outside and try and escape that way. I can't go this way because apparently he just tracks me. Obviously, there's nowhere to hide in here, so I guess it wants me to go in the basement. So he was staying there the whole time. And it was an entrance, like I suspected. Alright, this is gonna be a bit of a pain then. Okay, hiding in basement. I appreciate that checkpoint so I don't have to wait for him to finish walking all the way over again. Ignore you, idiots. Okay, does it really need to go in there for like 5 whole minutes? Now I see what other checkpoints here. Or why do we invite you on this stupid plan? guess I was gonna say it's a bit weird he didn't check the obvious hiding spot downstairs, but I guess he might have thought, oh, if I left this open, she might have gotten out.
Man.
Come the hell on! I had the stupid step stool there. And again, it's really loud and lasts way longer than it needs to. I don't mind dying, it's just that it didn't need to be that long and that loud. Upstairs, he probably would have found us even in the closet without noise, just because that's the most obvious hiding spot, but I guess the car took the attention is the thing. Holy hell, why do we invite Nora these stupid things? Snowballs. Horse, useless Nora. This son of a bitch! I clearly was on top of the stupid step stool. Why is it not registering? Yeah, first, you saw me. I even went up that step stool, and yet it's refusing to register. It still says, oh, I'm sorry, I can't reach that without the step stool. Yeah, I'm on the stupid step stool. I'll admit, the bugginess of the games does really take away... Yeah, the bugginess of the game really takes away from the experience. Not even a marker. Right, there's not a marker here, so I can actually talk.
Open the door, Harp! It's freezing out here!
Got done talking to other guests on the phone. I've only known them a few moments, and yet the cat's been a better friend than Nora. I watch as he's down here and we all get killed by him again. Thanks for nothing, assholes. Told him everything that happened after Mike left. Rick called the cops. Storm quieted down by the time they arrived, and of course the man was nowhere to be seen. On our drive back, the whole night played over and over in my head. We think the man we saw might have secretly lived in the cabin when it wasn't being used and planned robbing us during our stay somehow. The cops seem to think there's more intent behind it than just robbing us. Right, remember, it had a home sweet home thing written on it. Rick asked me what the man looked like, and after that, he didn't ask any more questions. We think he knew more than he was letting on. But in the end, he gave us a full refund. Well, that's good at the very least. Yeah, it sounds like yeah, the implication seems to be that he knew who he was, but he's not going to report the police or anything. Because, oh, that's just my buddy Jeff. We just need to give him a good stern talking to, and he'll never do it again. Because that always works when they're, you know, secretly hiding. I do like the experimenting here with the voice thingies. Is to case the reveals and stuff like that. It's just like, I do think that was nice. The atmosphere in general is pretty decent, and the fact I was on the right track does show that they were good at laying hints towards what was coming on, so I think that was good as well. But it had way too many jump scares on it, and as I said, the death scene was really drawn out. I don't think there was really any need for it to be that, I don't mind failure, but the big thing is how quickly you can get back to it, you know? And yeah, this was the final episode of Fears to Fathom, or at least the first season, I guess, since they're gonna be making more. It's definitely a good bit outside my comfort zone. I'm sure horror fans appreciated it a good bit more than I did, but I do think it was a worthwhile experience there. Enjoyed time with it, but yeah. Good yeah, it was decent. I had a good content, but well, it worked well for the intent of the Halloween special, even if it kind of got delayed until November. But I guess what matters is how entertaining it was. Not big on horror, but it's fun. Like, yeah, kind of why. Like I said, I'm not really a horror guy, but I wanted to do something a bit outside my comfort zone, both to be thematic for Halloween and because, well, this one did the rounds with other streamers. I figure it might be nice. I'm usually pretty late to the party here, but that does mean I have a few nice things here. In that, I don't have to worry about spoilers and stuff since those have already run their course. That's going to be all for tonight. It wasn't as long as usual, but I think that's good so that I could get back in the saddle, so to speak, get things going again. So until next time, thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you had a good time, and I'll see you later. And now it's properly stream end.